nightmare.
Activate.
Right, here we are, people. Question 7. We are almost there. So let's have a look. A small animal called a axolotl lives in water. The axolotl has a double circulatory system. Define the term double circulatory system. Okay, so what it means by double circulatory system, it just means that one side of your heart is going to pump the blood to the lungs and the other side of the heart is going to pump the blood to the rest of your body. Done. There we go. And have you noticed that I haven't written down the term double circulation system means? No, that is a waste of time. So just go straight to the jugular. Right. Then we go to 7.2. The heart of the axolotl has only one ventricle. Label the ventricle in figure 7. Right, so let's go to... Oh, that makes no sense. It says that the following figure could not be produced here due to third-party copyright restrictions. So how are we meant to label figure 7? Well, I'm not entirely sure how does these work in these exams. They might have just taken that mark off or just given it to you because you obviously can't see the figure 7 and there is nothing to actually label. Right, so let's just move on to the next section. There we go. Question 7.3. Explain why having only one ventricle makes the circulatory system less efficient than having two ventricles. Now, the reason for that is because the oxygenated blood and the deoxygenated blood are going to mix, and therefore the blood that is carried all around the body will have oxygenated and deoxygenated blood, and therefore there's going to be less oxygen given to tissues and cells. Bosh, there we go. Right, let's go to the next question. It says 7.4. Explain why an axolotl may die in water with a low concentration of oxygen. All right. Now, the reason for that is because if the concentration is too low, then there's going to be less oxygen moving from outside into inside of the gills or the cells, and therefore there's going to be less oxygen for aerobic respiration. More anaerobic respiration is going to happen, which is less energy, and therefore there's going to be less energy for metabolic reactions inside the body, and then that could lead to loss of lactic acid being produced and toxins remaining in the body and killing the poor axolotl. Thank you. Let's write those down. Bosh. There we go. I think I'm overusing them, Bosh. But that's in essence your answer. The concentration of gradient is less, so there will be less oxygen diffusion to the blood and gills, less aerobic respiration, more anaerobic respiration, which yields less energy for metabolic reactions, and this will also increase the levels of lactic acid in the body, which are toxic. Okay, there we go. There you have it. So let's go to question 7.5. There we go. Oh, we got a few nice easy marks. Let's see. If a gill of a axolotl is removed, the new gill will grow in its place. Scientists hope to use information on how axolotls grow new gills to help with the regeneration of human tissue. Right, 7.5. Name the type of cell that divides when a new one a new gill grows. And that type of cell is stem cells. 7.5. Name one condition that could be treated using regenerated human tissue. Okay, we're looking at paralysis, we're looking at diabetes as well. Okay, any of those, Parkinson's, heart disease, cystic fibrosis, cancer. There could be a lot of them. As long as it's not a disease that there is an infectious disease, then we all good. Okay, so let's go for paralysis. There you have it. Any of those will be giving you the 1 mark that you need. Okay. 7.7. Suggest one reason why a axolotl is a suitable animal for research in a laboratory. So it is very easy to breed. It's very easy to maintain. It's cheap to keep. Okay, they are very small as well, and they don't take up too much space. Right, it's not an endangered species as well, and they reproduce fairly quickly, so there's quite a few benefits of having them in a lab. There you go, any of those will give you the answer. 7.8, an axolotl, look at me, mastered it, may not be suitable animal to study when researching regeneration in human tissue. Suggest one reason why. Well, that is fairly simple, because the axolotl is not a mammal, okay, it's an amphibian, and the regeneration in gills may be different to that in other organs, and also the metabolism and processes are very different to humans as well. There we go, and that is question number 7 done. Like I said, question number 8, next video, like and subscribe. Let's go.
It was a nightmare. Activate.